Hello, beautiful friends, and welcome to a fall-inspired thrift trip. Now, some of you might know I have 3 daughters, and we all love to go thrift shopping. We took a trip out to Santa Cruz for my birthday, and we had to stop by their local Goodwill store. Now, let me tell you, this store definitely did not disappoint. It had so much beautiful fall decoration, lots of little trinkets, so stay tuned till the end because I give you a haul of all the fun things I brought home, as well as how I styled it and used it in my home. I mean, look at all of the options already. This leaf little bowl was so pretty and precious. I loved it. I thought I could serve, some chips in it, mashed potatoes, some fruit, you name it. The possibilities are endless. These pumpkins are really beautiful ceramic. This one opens so you can possibly put some cookies in there, some candy maybe. I don't know, but there's a lot and I'm super excited about it. I felt like I hit the jackpot because there was so much fall and Halloween decoration. As soon as we get to the thrift store, everyone just scatters around and goes searching for what they want. So in the video, you will see my kids coming up, showing me what they found, and me kind of going around and looking for all of the fall things. I was so happy when I found this glass pumpkin because I had pinned it on my Pinterest board earlier this month. So this was such a good find. I'm just so excited to style it and use it in my kitchen. Also, I wish I got this wreath because looking back, it has so much potential. Going thrifting with teenagers could be tricky because they just kind of want to buy everything, and oftentimes I have to remind them to purchase things that are kind of in season because when next year comes up, like summertime, the style might change and they might not like what they purchased. But of course, sometimes there's exception to the rule. My daughter found these cute little pumpkins, but we did see them at the Dollar Tree store, and here they were selling them for $1.99. So just keep that in mind because sometimes they are more expensive at the thrift store. Some of you might already know that Eliana loves to crochet. She found this little handbag and she's dissecting it to see how they made it and how it was put together. She is such a creative little girl and I just love that she is so inspired. I think these spreaders are so precious and they would make mealtime so much more fun. What do you guys have? So you want to wear those to school? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Why would you get those? I'm not getting them. Just because
those are so baggy.
Doesn't mean that they're gonna.
Let me see. Those are like for boys.
That's in the wings. I mean, these are very high. So I just don't know. Oh, never mind. I love these.
I don't know what it is about teenagers, but they totally wear slippers to school, and I'm not a big fan of that. Let me know what your experience is, and do you let your teenager do that? It's too new? Why? That's cute. There's Ella, and then there's Ellie. Do you see her? She's reading. And somebody was complaining, telling me that they hate reading. And then I catch her reading. This store in Santa Cruz had so much fall and Halloween decoration. I was pretty overwhelmed, to be honest, because when I went to my local thrift store, there was barely anything. Maybe a fourth of one shelf was autumn decoration. So this was just a lot for me, but I'm so happy that I pinned some things on Pinterest as well as saved some inspiration on my Instagram account that I can reference back to because all of it can just get very overwhelming, and you might purchase things that don't match or go together, and then you come home and you're not really a big fan of it. So just really have things to reference back to so you love the things that you bring home and you're going to enjoy them for years to come, and you won't buy impulsively and then really not know what to do with it. So that is one tip, and I really know that this helps because I was able to kind of sift through everything and buy the things that I really loved and I'm so happy with. It's cute. It's kind of a deep V though.
Is it?
Does she like it?
She said yeah.
This is kind of cute. Why is that $10.99? When stores are so full like this, sometimes it takes a really long time to dig through everything, pick things up, see if there's something hiding that you like. Like this leaf set of plates were so beautiful. I loved them so much and such a great deal. Now these glass cups I know I saw at the Dollar Tree store, so just be aware of the glassware that you're buying because sometimes you can get them cheaper. Now this looks like somebody made this. What is that called? Like glass turning or something? These birds right here were so pretty. I wish that they were mushrooms that I can scatter around my home, but the knickknacks here were amazing. So many options. It's nice to be able to put little pumpkins throughout the home just to get into the pumpkin and autumn harvest season. This one was really pretty as well, and I love that most of these were like jars that you can put sugar in or little snacks, almonds, nuts. You name it, you can get really creative. This pumpkin was so beautiful and unique. I've really never seen anything like it. It reminded me of Cinderella almost. And as I was heading to the cash register, I saw this whole section of more stuff. And let me tell you, I was so excited to go through all of it. This one's really pretty. Wow. That one's really pretty. I like the simplicity of it.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, you have to dig a little bit in here, but they do have some really great stuff here if you go all out. Like this pumpkin's really pretty. It is that like plastic. It's only $3.99, so it's great for like outdoors if this is the color you're going for. I have quite a bit of stuff, but I think we're ready to leave, so I'm just gonna go through everything and see what I want and what I'm gonna put away. I feel like I grabbed quite a few things, but that's how it is at the thrift store. You grab a lot of things and then you just have to go through everything and see what you're gonna actually bring home or not, because for this year, I'm not sure what color I wanna do. I think I want to do this burgundy color right here for the fall season, and I did grab quite a bit of orange, so I just have to see if it's gonna work with what I want, like with the vision that I have for my home. So we're gonna do that and then head out because we are so hungry. I think we're gonna grab some food and go to the beach. This is so cute. Oh, what a bummer. This would have been so cute. Okay, there's these two beautiful pumpkins. This is $2.99 for the little one. And you put a candle inside. And then the big one is also $2.99. That is just so interesting. This is a really pretty jar. If you are liking this color for fall, this is perfect. They have a whole section here. Plates if you're gonna be hosting. Garlands over here. This is pretty. Just so many different styles and lots to choose from. Lately, I've been meeting the sweetest people at the thrift stores. I met this lady that was showing me her wreaths that I really, really loved. She is from Sacramento, but her and her husband are retired and they have a home here on the beach in Santa Cruz. And she was kind of telling me her life story, and it was so fun to interact with other people and just how it was back in the day, you know. I mean, I am 38, but I do remember just, you know, not really having so much fear around strangers. And I know that we teach our kids to be safe and all of the things, but it really just takes away the joy of meeting people that are kind, that have pure intention, and just starting up conversation, you know, maybe the person at the grocery store or gas station. The world is just so different, and it makes me so sad that my children are growing up in this era. And I know that it is really responsible for us to teach our kids in this way, but it's just not the same as when I grew up. So that is my little rant, but we are checking out now and ready to eat. So we are all done. We have a bag full of stuff. Do you think we'll be able to fit it?
I don't know.
Fit it in the trunk, we'll see, because it's pretty full already. Welcome to the haul portion of this video. Now, I feel like it's been so long since we sat down and even did a haul. Life has just been so busy, but I'm trying to get these videos out for you. I have so much filmed. I just need like the time to be able to edit and put this out there. But man, oh man, life has been so busy, and I'm trying to get my water in. I got these adorable glass straws to just kind of kick off the fall season. I love this amber color, and it really just helps with, you know, teeth sensitivity and adding lemon to your water. So that's that, but I feel like I got so much cute stuff. I mean, not like so much, but because I've never had this many fall decor items, I feel like it's a lot for me. So my first find was this beautiful, adorable little pumpkin. Now, I know I wanted to go with more of like this burgundy, like deep color, but this was just speaking to me. I don't know what it is, but I liked it so much. I love the little beige and brown details, and too bad the spoon was broken, but I'm gonna try to find something, maybe go to like Hobby Lobby and see if they have some ceramic spoon like the original one. I didn't have any luck at Ross or some of the thrift stores I went to, but how cute is this? And they gave me 50% off of the original price. So that was that. The second thing I got, which we already were using because this wasn't burned yet, it was new. This adorable candle, pumpkin candle. I think it had a top because it has like this indentation, but how cute is it? And it's sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Now, I know I've mentioned in my other video, my last video, that I'm not a fan of pumpkin scent, even though I love to eat everything pumpkin flavored, but this one just smells so good. My daughter, you know, lit it up without me knowing, and I was like, what is that smell? It was so subtle, but like smelled like there's something baking in the oven. It was just amazing. So I don't know, I guess, you know, this pumpkin scent is really growing on me, but I love that, and it looks so good on my dining table. We've been using it quite a bit. The second thing I got, well, these two and the candle came in a bag, but I've already been using some of this stuff. So here we are. These two are so cute, and I love them together because they are just so different. Like this one is more of like that basket woven wicker looking pumpkin, and it's a bit darker, but you know, this pumpkin pulls these darker tones, if you know what I mean. And then this one is just like so fluffy and beautiful. It has its own pretty little details, and I just love that. I love different texture. I love mixing different texture because it just gives like this cozy feel overall. Because imagine if you had like all glass pumpkins or all wicker, it would just be too much of like one style. But if you go thrifting and you just collect over time, I feel like that's just the best way to create a beautiful, cozy home that you're gonna love. I love the fact that we got this in Santa Cruz on my birthday trip. I'm always gonna remember that, and it's just that much more special, you know? So that is that. So the next thing that I got, could not believe that these two plates were only $2.99. It is dishwasher and microwave safe, so that's good, but it almost looks like homemade. Looks very like rustic, but I love these two. They are so pretty. I've been using them on repeat. We've been doing like a little snack plate, whether it's like a breakfast yogurt with fruits type of plate, or like a charcuterie board with salami, cheeses, maybe some dip. And then I've also been using this for when I'm cooking to rest my mixing spoons on. Is there a technical term for that? Let me know in the comments if there is. So this is what I thrifted. Now, do we do it this way with a spatula, or should it be flipped this way? But I really wanted to find like a mushroom little plate for that, but I couldn't find one. So this was like the next best thing, and it's just perfect. I love it. I also was actually wanting to try maybe to put, because I've wanted to find a soap dispensing soap dish, soap, I don't know, where you put your soap dispensers and maybe a sponge or whatever you use. So I think I'll try that and see how that looks. But so far we have been using these two plates nonstop. So the next thing isn't fall, but my little one wanted this like little popsicle maker, and she has been using this on repeat. My 10-year-old, she is so savvy in the kitchen. She bakes, you know, bread and pasta from scratch. I mean, marinara sauce from scratch, like simmers it for an hour and a half. I mean, she loves to cook. So when she wanted these, I was like, why not? She will make different types of popsicles in here, like some with yogurt, some, you know, just kind of like gelato style. So she's been getting really creative, and California is still so hot. Like last week was in the high 90s. This week it cooled down just a little bit. It's like 80s, 90s, but I am loving it so far. I'm finally kind of getting into fall season, even though I feel like it's just still so hot for October. Anyways, the next thing is we got a few clothing items. So the first thing I wanted to show you is my daughter, my older one, found this and she thought it was super cute, neutral color, like a bathing suit cover up or something. I don't know. It's really, really pretty, but then it also came with like this little thing, and I'm like, she put this on and I was like, what is this supposed to cover? Like, is it supposed to be like a headband or something? Because I don't think this is covering like anything. But this, she put it on her waist, so it's like a long almost maxi skirt, or she could wear it like this as a dress, which was really cute as well. Then my little one found this really pretty and simple Mickey Mouse shirt. I want to take the kids to Disneyland in LA for the holidays. I think when everything is decorated for Christmas, I would just love to be able to take them. They've been to Disneyland one time before when they were really young, so I would love to take them around the holiday season when everything is decorated and beautiful. So we got that for the trip. Now my middle one really liked this. I don't know what it is, but when the teenagers shop for things, like this looks very just simple, but everything looks so good on them. Like, I remember those good old days. And then my older one, she is going to be 17 next month. She just started going to the gym to work out. So I thought this would be like a cute little addition to her growing sportswear collection. I don't know, but the gym attire these days are crazy. Like, I want my kids to dress somewhat modestly, but the boundaries are really being pushed with, you know, clothes and the gym. And I'm just constantly trying to talk to my daughter, you know, to figure out a way to dress that she's comfortable and, you know, it's still glorifying God, because I know it's such a touchy subject and, you know, people say express yourself how you want to, but I don't think everything needs to be on display, if you know what I mean. Like, these girls have beautiful, curvy bodies already, and it's like, you know, all of these super skin tight clothing is just, I don't think it needs to be worn at the gym when you're squatting, when you're, you know, doing all the things. It's just, it's tough for me to find that balance. And I'm glad that my kids don't push me, you know, as much as I see, you know, some of my close friends. So I'm thankful for that. But still, let me know what you guys think about, like, you know, the gym attire and what people are wearing these days, because I don't know. Let's move on before I say something that is gonna, you know, cause some kind of feels. But the girls also love baggy jeans. So they got some of these, and they are really baggy, and because they're kind of big, they fall right at like their hip, and they just love it. Really baggy. I just don't know. Sometimes my kids are like, Mom, when they look at, you know, my pictures where my husband and I, when they look at pictures of when my husband and I were dating, they always say, I think I was born in the wrong era, because the girls' jeans are baggier than the boys' jeans these days. And they just love a boy with a baggy jean. And it's funny that boys wear like shorter and tighter shorts now, and you know, the girls just love their baggy clothes. But that is it for my little rant and haul. I hope that this encourages you guys to go out and thrift your things. It's really fun to be able to thrift also when you're on vacation. I always make an effort to stop by at least one thrift store to see what they have, and that way these pieces are always going to remind me of the trip that we took. You know, it's just always such a fun way to collect your decor over time, because like I said, I never had like fall decoration, so this is new to me, and I'm just really excited to collect fall decor for the next year. I know I'm a little bit late for this season, but I think that's just because like it's been so hot, and I'm like, I'll wait until it gets colder. And then it's like mid-October already, and soon I need to get my Christmas stuff out. So yes, I hope this inspires you to go out and thrift, and I hope you have an amazing time collecting over time. And remember, live life beautifully today.